Hello YouTube, how are you all? So today we are at my friend's furniture place. So he had the Z800 before. Now he rides a 2016 Suzuki Hayabusa. Now this has been always a legendary motorcycle. As you can see, the kind of attention it gets. So the Hayabusa has always been a legendary motorcycle. So the Hayabusa has always been a legendary motorcycle, one of my favorites. Now the first time I rode one was back in 2013. You see, there's the problem when you're short. A lot of confusion for the running shots and all, because I wanted to give you guys some different kind of footage. So anyhow, the first time I rode the bike was way back in 2013, and after that I've had a chance to ride it on a couple of occasions. So now my friend got a new 2016 one. So this thing makes 197 brake horsepower and quite a lot of torque, which the specifications are down there below. Now this is one bike which hasn't been updated in a long time. So the Hayabusa was originally, it started manufacturing way back in 1999, and it was an instant hit and an instant legend because of its top speed, which was close to 312 kilometers per hour. In 2000, the European Union started a gentleman's agreement wherein all superbikes were limited to 299 kilometers per hour for safety purposes. So till a very long time, this bike had the title of the world's fastest accelerating and fastest motorcycle. And even now it's quite a legend. You can see this is the most customized, most talked about motorcycle known in India as the Dhoom bike because of its starring in the movie Dhoom. So still, it is a legend. The first generation was up till 2009 from 1999, and now the second generation from 2009 to 2016, and I heard they'll be updating it in 2017 or sometime. So this year they've introduced Brembo braking and ABS as standard. They introduced it back in 2013 or 2014, I'm not sure. So here we are on the outer ring road. To give it some beans, I'll show you how it accelerates. So this motorcycle is categorized as a grand tourer. So it is a tourer, but not exactly a tourer. It's somewhat a mix between a super sport and a tourer. So you have the power and punch of a super bike, but even the low end torque and the low end power, it's amazing. I mean, this bike needs no introduction, no review. I mean, it's a legend, and it is a legend for a reason. It's stayed at crown for a very long time, and as you can see, it's one of the most customized motorcycles even today. And everybody knows this motorcycle. Whenever you go, even say to a village here, and you ask, what are the super bikes they know, Hayabusa, I'm sure, will be the one name everyone will be familiar with. Now this bike gets literally no electronics. It got ABS recently, I think last year or so. They got ABS. Apart from that, it really doesn't get any other bells and whistles. You just have power modes, A, B and C. Not exactly sure how much power that cuts and all that, but it's a very fast accelerating motorcycle. Now with the introduction of Brembo brakes, the braking too has improved a little bit, and now the bike is locally assembled here in India. That means there is quite a price drop as well. We used to get this bike for around 18 lakhs and now it's for 15 lakhs. And sounds very sweet with the exhaust. Now this is one bike which you don't want to be playing around with. It's a nimble handler, of course, in city streets and all that, but when you pull it, it's really a rocket. So guys, you'll have to be really careful and not to upset the balance of the bike, because I've heard a lot of crashes. You've seen a lot of crashes on this motorcycle. It's only because the bike is fast. It's really, really fast. So this is not a review or anything. It's just my impressions of the bike because I've ridden it many times. I just wanted to show you guys how it accelerates. Pull it, give it some beans and my friend wanted me to check out how much of a difference actually the 2016 model makes from the previous one. Has assembling in India taken a toll on the quality and all? I've driven two Hayabusas before, two different Hayabusas, and I can honestly say that this one actually has the best build quality. And it's new, of course, but even other than that, I don't see any problems. They have added a sari guard and front number plate holder, but my friend has gotten rid of those. You can see the kind of attention this thing gets on the road. And I see cops beside me. Anyhows, I just wanted to show you guys how it accelerates. It accelerates like a bitch. There's no second thoughts to that. And most importantly, this bike is very nimble, easy to handle in traffic, but because of the absence of electronics, if you fool around with it, like if it's in the hands of a novice or a noob rider, he's out to crash. He's really out to crash. I mean, it looks very huge and all. When you sit on it, it looks very small. It looks controllable, but you have to be really careful because this bike, it's raw. It's literally raw power. Even with the added power mode, it's still very raw to ride. Get all the power in a bit. It is stable. It is rock stable. Braking, they've improved it a little bit. But if you fool around with the motorcycle, you are not going to have a good time. I mean, you have to be really professional. As in the S1000RR and all these bikes, the electronics, they come in and do the job for you. They cut the throttle where needed on. But this, no, you have to be really careful. The lean angle, the kind of surface you're traveling on and all that. Other than that, it's a legendary motorcycle. It's not been updated in a very, very long time. And now I know why. Because it really doesn't need any more updating. You see people putting nitrous kits on it, big bore kits on it, turbos and all that, and this thing still can smoke any production motorcycle out of its way. So I won't be talking much. We'll just see how flickable this thing is in traffic. And even it was raining today, so I didn't pull it much hard. I just went up till 220, 240. I'm not sure how much I went. It was not raining. We could have probably tried a little bit more. And because of the hate on my previous video regarding the gloves, guys, I have gloves. I have 2-3 sets of gloves, but wearing them in city makes me feel. I am planning to make a video on that to our gear police, as I like to call them on YouTube, who always comment, saying you're not wearing this, you're not wearing that, you're not wearing a jacket and all that. I really love this motorcycle. At one point I really loved it. It's very heavy, hefty, looks all that. It's got proper superbike looks. But when you actually ride it, it's pretty easy and compact to handle. It doesn't even heat up that much in city, if you ask me. And the whole speedometer and everything gives you a feel of, like you're driving a sports car or something of sort. And you can see that attention it gets on the road is so much bass in this exhaust, man. Can actually have fun on this bike in the city. The exhaust is not so loud, but man, the bass is insane. So that's it, guys, for my short ride and acceleration video. This is not a review or impressions or anything of any sort. I just wanted to show you guys how madly the bike is capable of accelerating. Oh, we are at the wrong showroom. आगे आ गए ना अपन? अरे वाह जी. So that's it guys, see you around, bye bye.